You there, in the back right next to the window. Yes, I'm talking to you. Stop staring off into space. You need to come with me, so pack your things and get up. I don't have a lot of patience, so be quick about it. Save the excuses, I'm not interested. This is an order from your class president. Whatever you need to do after school can wait. I'm not exactly thrilled to be spending time with you either, but I have a duty I'm obligated to fulfill. Now, are you ready? Good. Then follow me, and don't bother with idle chatter. We'll talk when we get there. Yes, we're at the library. Isn't that obvious? You know what people do at a library, right? Read? That's correct, but what else? Stay quiet? Yes, something you seem rather bad at, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. Study. We are going to study. Now sit down and bring out your materials. The first subject we're focusing on will be science. Make sure your number 2 pencil is sharpened and you have a fresh sheet of paper for your notes. We're going to turn to page... Excuse me, are you done interrupting me? Now, what was the question you asked again? What a tiresome question. But fine, if you simply cannot accept this, then I'll tell you. You're here with me right now because of how badly your grades have been dropping lately. You flunked your last test so hard that you got the lowest score in the class, bringing the average down by a substantial amount. Miss Rowland was not very pleased with that, and informed me that if this keeps happening, I'll lose my position as the president, a position I worked very hard to obtain, mind you. I will not have everything I built up until now squandered by an indolent simpleton who would rather goof off and daydream than put any actual effort into their education. Are we clear now? I do not like repeating myself, so just nod and keep your mouth shut so we can begin. What's this now? I can't keep you here like a hostage? No, I suppose I can't. But don't you want your grades to improve? You're being offered free tutoring sessions from the class president, who also happens to be the top student of our year, but you're still going to turn it down? I know very well that I can't just force you to do your work, and if you decide to leave, it isn't in my power to stop you. However, you shouldn't just pass off this opportunity. I don't agree to tutor just anyone. Would you stop it with the interruptions already? It's incredibly rude. You're making this much more difficult than it has to be. Well, what should I do? Threaten to tell your parents about your test results? Bribe you? As infuriating as this is, I need you to be here. So what do you want? Name it and I'll see what I can do. Really? You want to pass for being late all the time? Who do you think I am? Fine, here's what I can do. Since I am responsible for keeping track of absences, I can forge your name on the list and submit it under the pretense that you showed up on time. But I can't do it every day. I'm already breaking rules like this, so you need to understand that my hands are tied. You have more terms. Fine, let's hear them. Buy your lunch for you? Okay. I don't eat the swill they serve here anyway. And... what? Is this something you would consider a joke? Though, from the look on your face, you seem to be completely serious. Me? Go on a date with you? No, thank you. If you can think of some other ridiculous task, then by all means, ask that instead. You're really not backing down on this, are you? This is the first time we've ever talked to each other, and you want to try and court me already? You are dumber than you look. You realize I have absolutely no interest in you. This feeble attempt at flirting has already failed. I don't return your feelings, so stop while you're ahead. And yet you still persist. Well, whatever. If agreeing to this foolish request will make you comply, then so be it. We'll have a date. Where do you want to go and when? You haven't decided yet. Well, think quickly, we haven't got all day. This Saturday, meet at the park at 2 p.m.? Well, I suppose I can clear my busy schedule for a brief meeting that day. Yes, of course I am busy. You know, council activities and the like. Yes, I have friends too. No, I didn't stutter. Just be quiet and turn to the page already. We have a lot to go over in only a few weeks, so you'd better be on your best behavior. I've already agreed to your juvenile requests, so if you decide not to show up to our after-school sessions, then you can forget about any further benefits. Good. Now, we're going to start from the first section, since you appear to have not learned a single thing this entire semester. Sit up straight and listen closely. I suppose we have been studying for quite some time now. The sky outside seems to have darkened a fair amount. Well, I guess we can call it a day. I have to say, I'm a bit impressed. You take to the subject matter a lot quicker than I would have expected. It seems that my original hypothesis is correct. Oh, that is that you aren't failing because of a lack of intellect, but rather a lack of motivation. You seem to be a fast learner, but you just don't want to actually do any work. Yes, well, it's quite a common problem among adolescents. But don't get too cocky. You still have a lot to learn, and we've only just started. Alright, give me a minute. I'm going to write a report for today. Well, I write these to keep track of the progress we've made. I prefer to be as organized as I can. Plus, I'll need to submit these to Miss Rowland as well for review. Okay, let's see. Studied biology sections 1 through 7, chapter 5. Covered key words and vocabulary. Took ample notes. Seems to be comprehending subject material. Alright, now put your signature here. I don't care if you think it's stupid, it's necessary. I have to put down the exact time we started and ended our session, and our signatures each time. Thank you. I suppose you are free to leave then? We have nothing further to discuss. Why are you still here? I thought I told you to go. You want to walk me home? Why? Because it's getting late. Look, I don't exactly need your faux chivalry. I can handle myself perfectly fine. Besides, the walk is only 5 minutes. No, thank you. No. I said no. Jeez, you are persistent. I don't have the energy to deal with this, so do what you like. Just hurry up, because I'm not going to wait for you. Alright, I'm going now. Such a pest. You really want to know more about me? My name is Maria, and I am the student body president. What more do you need to know? My hobbies? Studying, organizing papers, giving speeches. Those don't count as hobbies? Well, then I guess I don't have any. You sure are nosy, aren't you? Wanting to know all this about me. Should I be worried you're trying to overthrow my position as president? Well, not that I would have to be intimidated by someone like you. I don't really feel inclined to tell you anything else about myself, so don't bother asking. If you insist on following me home, then follow in silence. I am not your friend. I don't know if you're desperate or lonely or what, but I'm not going to hold your hand and comfort you like the girlfriend you wish you had. This is a strictly business relationship, you understand? If you try anything on our date, I will have you expelled. Believe me, I could do it. All I'd have to do is frame you for something, and I have many connections in this school. I wouldn't bother trying to defend yourself either. It won't work. Well, we are at my house. What's with this stupid look on your face? You're surprised it's so big? Well, my parents are rather wealthy. Invest in stocks early and all that. What, is that a problem with you? I thought as much. Anyway, once you're done gaping at my living conditions, you should be on your way. It's still light out for a little longer. And no, you can't come inside. Besides, if my parents were to see me with you... well, that is of no importance. Goodbye now. I will see you again, tomorrow, after last period. Please don't try and interact with me outside of our sessions. It'd be terribly bad for my image. Yes, good night.